sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back in Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Howard. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down
a pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
Mullings going to get it again. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Brendan Rice, touchdown Texans.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the Texans' 44-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Slow up that play behind the line.
On the quick.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 58.
And how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over.
The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away.
Jack Fox in punt formation.
Now, it's Horn. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run here with Mullins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins, 2nd and 11. As we are ready to get back underway.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run. It's Mullins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll throw for it with Howard. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. From the gun, it's Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Howard to throw again. He's into the end zone. Will Howard. Touchdown, Texans. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1.
The score, Texans 21.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now Dowdle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 33, here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
To throw, it's Stroud. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good.
They send Ridley in motion.
First and 10 at the
On a run play, this is Hill. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now, Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a rebuild, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafted at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule, and that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple years. So as bad as things feel if you're Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far as away as it might seem in the moment.
And Greg, I've heard you say a bunch of times, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. Well, both of the teams at the bottom of the division last year, Jacksonville and Tennessee, they've got #1 overall picks as their quarterbacks. One who's been around for a bit in Trevor Lawrence and one who's recently been drafted in Cam Ward. They have to be #1 overall pick performers for these teams to come challenge at the top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with Trevor Lawrence, Mike, we've seen him play top-tier #1 overall, got a big new contract. I mean, we've seen him play franchise quarterback level ball. It just hasn't been frequent enough. And then, of course, in Tennessee with Cam Ward, we're not sure what it's going to look like, but we knew in college he was incredible. So if they get the Cam Ward we saw last year at Miami, if he brings that culture-changing presence on and off the field in that locker room to Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacksonville and Tennessee higher up that list.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality. You just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom looking up, it's pretty remarkable. But to your point, Mike, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements, the way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tied. If you're good, they're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, they're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs. And the teams that can break through that and sustain success, we got to get...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Rams punting unit coming out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Howard. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action. It's Howard. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, Presley Harvin comes in to kick it away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
As I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 of them straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team, Joe Burrow was the best player. I mean, he was incredible most weeks, Mike.
Down the field and intercepted. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Lance on the run to the right. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Here it is on 4th down. He's going to have a Texans 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
1st down, Houston.
Ready to throw. Here's Lance. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run Mullins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Mullins, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. It's a little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
At at the 5-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Texans. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones. You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams. But I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run. He can still make every catch. He can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Rams will get just a bit closer. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. And they have done all you could ask for. Closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack. Now Lance. The open man is Atkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Lance. Pushed out to his left. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up fourth down. Lance looking to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Ready?
On the ground, they go with Mullins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 37.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Throwing, Lance. And he's in. Trey Lance. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful.
The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Swap. Another swap.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
14 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Here's Hill. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Stroud will try and set up the screen to Hill. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
In formation.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Lance. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Starting from the 5. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Goff now on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
And a first down.
Again, Goff. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Hits the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led by the quarterback who helped lead Ohio State to last season's national championship. It's Will Howard.
First 2 letters of his first name really fit. Instead of Will, I'd go Win. Because this kid's a winner. He was a winner at Kansas State. He was a national champion at Ohio State. He's gritty, he's tough, and he just finds a way, Kate, no matter what the game calls for, to make a difference.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
18 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Hut.
They'll go play action. Howard flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. From the gun, they go with McClellan. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught in strong by Rice. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Houston. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Mullins now from the pistol. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Todd Leslie tacks on the extra point. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, it's ETN. Well, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
180.
Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of Pickett. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Baker with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a screen for Mullins. Up the sideline, past the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On the move, headed right. Looking slant route, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Brady from the gun, and here's Howard. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. This is Mullins. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. A give to McClellan on the inside handoff. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Shotgun snap here to Howard. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Out of the gun, Howard. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Buying some time right. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
12 more yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Mullins finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Leslie's extra point is up and good. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers to George Pickens set for this next possession. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
At the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Third and 14.
Third and long for him here. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The Texans and Khalil Mullings ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up. Going again here, Howard. This one's to Rice out on the right side. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. Finds Mullings out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Mullings now. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
They'll run with Mullings. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
He was taken
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Here he goes, third and long. Got a man, it's Horn. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
And the Texans first down.
A run here with Mullings. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
The tackle by Derek
Back to the line they come, second down. Now Howard to throw. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. On the carry, it's Mullings. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 28-yard line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
That's good for a first down.
Goff on first and 10. Finds Pickens left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They send a tight end in motion. From the gun, Goff. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. They're going to throw again. Goff. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Complete to George Pickens. A gain of 14. First down.
Again, Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Intended for Josh.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Moves to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Goff now, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Texans and Khalil Mullings ready to begin their next drive. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Final timeout called by the Texans. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Howard hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Hauled in by Rice. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, Howard. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll go play action. Howard. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the 2nd half. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. Brings him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Got a man, and Horn has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go play action on 1st down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We've set it down for him from the 31.
That's another Texans.
Now it's Lance. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
15 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. But Leslie tacks on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Texans 21. Buccaneers 17.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off to the air now. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They put a receiver in motion right. Goff on 3rd. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. A pickup of 17, and it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
And the Texans first down.
He's a dive up the middle, and he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 40.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Buys time, rolling right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 6.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Throwing now, Howard. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Howard looking to throw. Got a man, it's Horn. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First down.
On play action, here's Howard. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Jack Pontelesny on for the field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Pontelesny able to knock it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Now look underneath here for ETN. He's at midfield. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Baker with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To the air, Howard. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He cuts it right. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Howard to throw. Hits him on the in route. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Texans
operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Out of the gun, Howard. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Javon Bullard.
Howard looking to pass. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. On Leslie's extra point is up and good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 24.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now gone. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucks have the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to Dalton Schultz. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Throwing is gone. Finds him on the crossing route. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's third and short. Trying to sneak here. Goff. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got first and 10. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers losing by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. ETN again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. They go right back to ETN. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Setting up to pass. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
They draw it up for him. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
First down. Here's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Aria Hampton. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Howard. It's caught right side by Johnson. Has some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. You come in as a significant underdog, Brocky, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
258.
Rodgers from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it's incomplete on third and goal. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. 1st and 10 now from the 46. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
The 47-yard line.
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. And he's tackled for no gain. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
319.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 11 yards.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. It's caught. Fannin has it. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On play action, here's Howard. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. This is Mullins. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4. It's on target to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air, Howard. Here's a screen for Mullins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Scott Lesney now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
32 yards. That's good for the Jaguars.
This is Hampton, right side. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and Cornelius Johnson about to take over once again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Mullins now. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup at 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. That one's complete, right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It's a gain of 20.
We've set it down from the 37. Mullins now from the pistol. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. On the carry, it's Mullins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. So from the 3, here's second and goal. He gets it again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Slayton with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Called in by Myers. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Jaguars first down.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Rodgers from the gun. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun. Howard. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Houston calls it second timeout. Just a yard left to go on second down.
At the 29-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Throwing again here, Howard. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender. And
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. On first down, Howard chased out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Second and manageable. He's throwing. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
A run here with Mullins. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Leslie able to knock it through. So entering the line, no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Remigio on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Cut out left. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll run with Mullins. Through the second level at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
The left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. One pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 5.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
after a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Trying to get it with the option here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here's Howard, first and 10. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Back to the well again. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
6-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Another carry for it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Texans first down.
This time it's a passing play. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Mullins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Podlesny now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
31. Jaguars 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Slayton with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Rodgers. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Polk. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars.
And send him over right.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
Texans 31. Jaguars 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Robinson with the return. The Texans and Khalil Mullings ready to begin their next drive. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Complete out to the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They'll run here on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And it's Johnson with another one. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. The handoff on 3rd and short. He takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
4 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
They give it to him again. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Lesney's extra point is up and good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 21.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Slayton with the return. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And the Jaguars first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air on first down. Rogers. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Rogers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Third and 5.
Throwing again. Rogers. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
38. Jaguars 28.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Jags expecting pass. Going dime on this 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This is Mullins. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Mullins now. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 28.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Slayton with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Rodgers going to throw on first. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll motion Slayton left. And on 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Complete here to Hampton. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First down throw here by Rodgers. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Rodgers set to pass. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.